Hi, welcome back to Strung Out and Strung Up. I am Terry with Da Vinci Custom Guitars, and in the shop today I have
Missy.
And what we're going to be working on today is we're going to be working on the new project. I have a CNC machine coming from Next Wave CNC. I can't wait to get into this thing, so let's go. We're going to set up the other one here. What they're saying is to not lift it up by this lead screw here in the middle, so we're going to very gently pick it up out of the box and so Missy, want to come on this side? I'll jump on over here. Okay, so grab. Take the plastic. Be real careful of these wires here. All right, I got these set up, so now it's going to be time, I believe, to bring in the gantry. You tip it this way. Up. So here we got the box for the drag chains. Could kind of see how these come packaged. Very nice. This is the box with just the drag chains in it and gives you the bolts, the quarter bolt assemblies. You know, more nuts and bolts. The bracket that needs to go on. The little spacer that is needed as well. And then you have your, basically your two chains. There's one chain and two chains. All right, so I'm going to be attaching this bracket just like so, on the back side of here. All right, bringing in the drag chain. You kind of see here. But what I gotta do right now is I gotta open up all these things too, just like you see. So when I go to assemble, this is gonna go around like so. So I'm gonna open up all of these right now. Like so. So opening up these drag chains, you got to be kind of careful you don't break them because they are plastic, but they are a really tough plastic. So I haven't broke anything yet, knock on wood, but I'm using a flat flathead screwdriver, and I'm just kind of coming in here real gently, and I put my finger in here and I just lightly pop them up. As you can see, they just kind of pop up at you. You want to make sure you get the right side because one side's got a hinge on it. So just kind of lightly pop up. Doesn't take much effort. So if you're putting too much effort into it, you're doing the wrong side. So as you see here, I'm just popping these drag chains open just so I could assemble the lines in here a lot easier. So here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly pull the gantry back so I can see where my drag chain is going to wind up so I don't wind up getting too short of a drag chain. Alright, so let me see. Looks like about 8 inches. Where this thing comes back to the stops here. Yeah, about 8 inches here. Alright, that's where I'll land them. Just want to kind of make sure this looks square enough. Alright, and I'll just attach it right there to the Alright, now it's time to lay out the cables, plug everything into the power box, which is here. I got all the cables laid out, and I'm going to run them through the drag chains that I got all opened, and they're all ready to go. One thing I did notice about this power box is that they kind of made it kind of idiot proof for me, because I am sometimes an idiot. But they got these labeled real nice, not just labeled, they got these like cut into the metal box. So there's no losing stickers or nothing, so it's kind of a nice little feature they threw on this power control panel here. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and start wiring this stuff up. Wish me luck. I think what I'm going to do though is wire everything up, the power box right here, then I'm going to kind of transfer it down. I'm going to end up building a box underneath. So, all right, here we go. We'll get started on this. All right, so as I'm seeing here, there are 2 different types of cables. There's the motor cable, and then there's the encoder cable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up the Z travel right now, because that's the farthest away, and then I'm going to work it through, and then I'm going to come back and work the X and the Y, get those cables run, and then I will start running the hoses for the water-cooled spindle. All right, you guys, you can see that I've just kind of wired things through here. I don't have the hoses run through for the spindle water cooling yet, but I've just temporarily just wired everything up to the proper spots where they go, you know, as far as X and Y and Z, and you can see them. I got them all wired right now back here into the controller. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to plug in the pennant here, and then I'm going to fire this up, and then I'm going to move my gantry and square things up, and then I'm going to put the spindle on and run my water cooling line. So here we are. That's where we're at now. All right, I've got all the cables hooked up. I actually went ahead and put the pennant together. That was pretty simple. It was like hooking up a TV, basically, or a computer screen. And it said pretty much, do not plug this in until all the wires are hooked up, basically, is what they were telling us. So as you see here, I just got the thing not even plugged in yet. So do not plug in to the control panel till motor, all the wires are hooked up. So I got them all hooked up. So here we go. I'm going to plug it in and see what she does. Wish me luck on this one. Weird noise, but I don't know if that's normal or not, but that's the noise I'm getting. The machine was in error when I fired it up, but I'm able to move it back and forth pretty good. All right, well, I've got her all the way back as far as it will go. So now what I can do, because it's going to self-center, and I can go ahead and screw down that back corner on the right side here that it's not screwed down yet. That's what I'm going to do right now. All right, installing the spindle now. This is heavy duty. So I got a lighter. I'm going to go ahead and heat these up just ever so slightly. Nothing too crazy, just get them warm. And we're going to push them on when they're hot. Just like that. this one up just a little more. That'll be good. That'll work. All right.